Welcome back to another episode of Busted Bottle, where sometimes we just talk about bourbon. Today I wanted to talk about a project that I am doing, and I'm about 7 weeks in, and this is where I've taken the old Granddad 114 2.5 bottles and placed them in this 2-liter new charred oak barrel. So right at 7 weeks, here I am. I do have some charred oak chips that poured out. And right now, I'm just trying this. If you don't know, this is one of the absolute best budget bourbon bottles that you can get that's on the market, period. Right at $23.99 where I'm at, you cannot beat the old Granddad 114. This is going to be your best bottle if you're doing old fashions. And the reason for that is because of not only the high rye content that it has, you're getting the best of both worlds. You have the bourbon that has your typical vanilla, caramels, brown sugar tannins coming off of it, a little bit of cinnamon off the back end, but you also get the high rye notes that has your baking spices coming through. So you're getting the best of both worlds coming in, and it's a little bit higher proof. So when you go to do your old fashioned and you have that big chunk of ice in there, I do a block of ice. It makes a really good old fashioned because it's going to water it down ever so slightly, and it's going to be just right. But I wanted to try it right at 7 weeks and see where I'm at. Let me see if I can get this bottle down here. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell much of a difference just off of this, but this is the old Granddad 114 that has not been in the barrel, and this has been in the barrel. I can tell ever so slightly, maybe just a hint, but not too much. But let's go in for the nose. Love the old Granddad 114. Again, I'm getting the typical brown sugar notes coming off of it, vanillas, caramels, tons of baking spices coming off of it. Let's go in for the sip, shall we? Wow. So I can tell a huge difference just in the 7 weeks that it's been in this 2-liter new charred oak barrel. And this is a redhead. You can get this off of Amazon. In case you're interested, I would highly recommend doing your own projects because it's a great way to do finished whiskeys. I did a project where I did a honey barrel finish. I was really thinking about not only doing the double oaked old Granddad 114, but maybe in a month or two pouring the barrel out and putting it in the bottles, and then putting maple syrup in this 2-liter barrel. So it'd be like a double oaked maple finish, old Granddad 114. I think that would make a fantastic bottle and finished product. That's what I am probably going to end up doing, but right now, phenomenal. Tons of baking spices coming off the back end. Again, typical caramels, vanillas, brown sugars, a very creamy mouthfeel. This is ridiculous how good this is at $23.99 here in North Texas. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a really good bottle, and I would highly recommend when you're doing your projects to start with an old Granddad 114, because it does not disappoint. You can put it in old fashions. You can do many things, or just drink it straight. It's great just how it is. So again, right at 7 weeks, I'm very pleased with what I have so far. I would like to go another month or so and see where I'm at then, and then possibly do a maple finish on it. But I think that's where I'm leaning towards with this project, playing around with it still a little bit. But branch out, do your own barrel projects. It is a lot of fun, and it does not disappoint. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends that Busted Bottle knows how to drink his whiskey. Cheers.